In my consulting career, I've delivered hundreds of projects successfully, and once I had a so-called difficult client to deal with. For him, none of my ideas were good. He always had to have the final word on whatever I was saying. He dragged meetings far beyond the planned time. You know, like an hour-long meeting will go on for 1.5 to 2 hours. He had no bad intention, just a personality type that I found it very difficult to work with. Meetings felt like a drag. The project seems to be not progressing. Getting up in the morning to go to work felt like pushing a wall. Have you experienced something similar with a client of yours or maybe one of your managers? At the time, I was reading this whole concept about manifestation and you know, the law of attraction. The idea that says that bad ideas or negative thoughts, disastrous thoughts attract disaster in our lives, whereas good thoughts, good intentions bring good things in our lives. So I thought, I should experiment it with this whole concept. So I started meditating for about 2 to 3 minutes every day in the morning, visualizing that I'm having a great time. My client is listening to me. We're having a productive meeting. He is liking my ideas. I'm liking his ideas, respecting on it, and adding to it. And we are really working together. And it worked. It worked. Within 10 days, the whole dynamics of the project and my relationship with him really changed. We became friends. He really was respecting me about the project. We delivered one of the best projects of my career. We worked shoulder to shoulder like a partner. And not just my team, but his team would come to me and saying, "Hey Ashu, can you get these things done by him, or please advise how do we work with him? You seems to have some magic working with him." But you know what, guys? I do not believe in this whole idea of airy-fairy manifestation and law of attraction. But what I believe in is the law of intention. That 2 or 3 minute visualization was talking to my subconscious mind and telling me to be intentional and mind the behavior of my own and be positive about him. And that worked. As Stephen Covey wisely said, that everything is created twice, once in our mind and then in reality. And the top athletes, they visualize, they use this technique that I'm like tennis player will say, I'm gonna serve, my ball will hit near the white line and it will spin off like that. They don't know how, but they just have that intention, and then with training and that practice and intention, they achieve that. It's equally applicable to us in our lives. So if you are struggling with a difficult person or a challenging situation, then take a minute and visualize the challenge is gone away. You are having a good time. The other person or the whatever is the outcome and the process you are looking for is working the way you would like to, and you will see that the law of intention and your intention starting to work. Particularly for the sales guys, I say visualize having a great conversation with your client, having that trusted advisor conversation with your client, and visualize a kind of a large deal that you would like to have that intention. It will happen. I would be interested in you and how do you deal with such challenging situation. Does visualization work for you, or you use some other techniques? So please put those things in comments. If you are a salesperson responsible for B2B sales, then and struggling with say weak pipeline or a large deal not converting faster, then please DM me. I can definitely help. Or follow us on www.cybel.com